pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Tatis is there for route number 1.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location
Batting
and
third.
upsetting the hitter's
The first
timing.
baseman.
You do that, and everything's going to be fine. That strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Nate Lowe digging in now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That is it.
Ready now is Jake Cronenworth, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Adolis Garcia.
Number 53.
Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Well, that ball was close. It was
Third
right by
baseman.
his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys.
Yeah.
That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
The batter will be Josh Young as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Little chopper back to the mound. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 6. The catcher.
Base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Jonah Heim. Popped him up. Machado has room in foul territory, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Nothing doing for the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Brandon Dixon. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He'll try again. 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ball 2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Brandon Dixon is retired to kick off the inning. To the plate now, Matthew Batten. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 1, Trent Grisham.
Digging in will be Trent Grisham. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bounce it to the left side, right to him. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski.
Leading off
have not faced each other at the major league level.
Fielder, Travis
First delivery to him.
Jankowski.
Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Duran. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Ready with the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Two and 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. They'll try it again from first. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Batting ninth.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup has been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience than the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
First pitch on its way as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one on to first to complete the double play.
The batter, number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, Marcus Semien. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Lays off 1-0.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rangers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Juan Soto waits on deck. And the Friars are into the hit column. Throwing to second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The left fielder, number 22.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. To 2-2 now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Still even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way in the corner. Thought it might be a little cruised in there with relative ease.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter.
Stepping in next, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taveras. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Machado at second with 2 down. Called strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs but back-to-back hits. This one a triple and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Brandon Dixon is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Padres 3 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, first baseman, Nate Lowe.
So now to the plate, Nate Lowe, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Scooped up. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter.
And now
Number
here is
53.
Adolis Garcia, a base hit in his first trip. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Digging in now for San Diego, Matthew Batten. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him.
Trent Grisham will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Simeon's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. Already in this game, they've grounded into 3 double plays, which is leading to a lot of frustration in the dugout. The good news is they are getting runners on, so now they need to find ways to move those runners up. He told me, though, the key is to not dwell on it. They have to stay focused on
Leading up
simply
for
having
the
good at-bats
Rangers,
and making good
the
swings.
third baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 28.
Now at the plate, here is Jonah Heim. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Tatis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 9, Travis Jankowski.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. First offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So the next to bat will be Duran. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Jankowski leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. That one yanked just foul. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner on first with 2 away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Texas. And now in the box, Juan Soto. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jankowski on his horse, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Next it'll be Xander Bogaerts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Throw over to the bag. Dive, but he's back in there. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taveras. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first
and at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. 0-2. Here it is. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
3-2 now. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next up is Brandon Dixon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Jose Leclerc is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. From the belt, the pitch. Bogarts on second. Cronenworth on at first with 2 down. Fouled off. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Padres lead it 4-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Leody Taveras. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Fouled away.
I know that's the spot. He didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Line to the right side. And Tatis is there to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail here 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Matthew Batten. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he got it.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook.
Up
Listen,
next to
for
the
almost
Padres,
everyone, the adjustment
the
to
center
hitting big
fielder,
league pitching
Trent
is a big one. Some guys have
Grisham.
success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Trent Grisham is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1, and he fouls this one off.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks
Now
really
batting,
sharp out there,
the right
guys.
fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. High and deep down the left field line, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia able to track it down for
Ladies
the
and
3rd
gentlemen,
out.
please
Padres
join
down
with
in
the
order.
traditional
So they're in front 4-0. Last half of the 7th here, and now here's Nate
Leading
Lowe.
up for the Rangers, the first baseman, Nate
Here's the first pitch to him.
Lowe.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Machado in foul ground. 1 away.
The batter, number 53.
At the plate now is Adolis Garcia. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The third baseman, number
Striding
6.
in is Josh Young. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1 home. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now to the plate, Juan Soto. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Cam.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And now the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Here comes the 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
The third baseman.
So next to bat will be Manny Machado. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
1-0.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Ready on 1-2, and a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike
2.
out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 4-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a boo.
To the plate now,
Leading off
Jonah
for
Heim.
the Rangers, the catcher, Jonah.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The Padres maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Your
Josh
attention, please.
Smith will come on now and
running at
pinch
first
run
for the
here.
Rangers. Number 47, Josh Smith.
Into the box, Travis Jankowski. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Up next, Duran, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
And this is a dream start of the inning for the guys at the plate, and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second. He just ropes the triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Here comes Bob Melvin out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Number 59 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 59.
So stepping in is Leody Taveras. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, man, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball in the outfield and give his guy a third a chance.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Marcus Semien flew out last time up. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Semien is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Next at the plate will be Corey
Seager.
Seager. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position.
Nate Lowe.
Next, here is Nate Lowe. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as Desai is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9th inning coming up. Padres lead it 4-3. Mitch Garver is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching.
Stepping in once again is Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last AB. Josh Spores enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here's another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2-2 one more time. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Brandon Dixon. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Brandon Dixon has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
That evens it up, 1-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The center fielder, number 1, Trent Grisham.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, and they're runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
1-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Simeon. On to first, and the Padres threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Josh Hader,
please.
The man called on
Now
to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the outfielder, Adolis Garcia.
The right fielder, number 53.
First offering, and he fouls this one off. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Fouled off.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard. He's really struggled with his command in this game. No doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Next up, Josh Young. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike one to start the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Quick check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 3-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now to the plate, here is Mitch Garver trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Tatis is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now at the plate is Travis Jankowski, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the AB now.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Duran is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. It is gone! Holy cow! Oh my goodness! I don't believe it! I don't believe it! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
6-4 the outcome today. Texas used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Josh Spores claims the win out of the pen his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
You gotta be happy. Keep working today. That's my way come one day. Don't worry. You gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That's my way come one day. You gotta be happy. Keep working today. That's my way.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Padres, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time.